What is going on, people? I hope y'all been doing good. Y'all been chilling. Y'all been having a blessed day. And we gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna set the stage before we get into the stages that I want. So, as y'all know, Sparking Zero is around the corner. Hopefully it's around the corner. And for those that might be just brand spanking new that don't have no idea what this game is, this is basically Tenkaichi 4. Well, not basically. It is Tenkaichi 4. It's just they're using the name that they've been using from Japan, so they just brought it over here. So it is Tenkaichi 4, the game, the series that you know and love. So, they had a whole lot of stages in Tenkaichi 3. But, so much time done passed now. A lot of more movies done came out and things of that nature, and DragonBallSuper. So, a lot of stages since then. So I would like to take this time to talk about some of the stages that I would like to see in Sparking Zero. Some of these stages might be obvious, then some might be obvious to you, then others might be like, oh, I didn't think it out. So this more so about stages that I feel like won't make it in, besides probably like one or two. But I just want to, give my thoughts, predictions, what I wish, whatever floats your boat. But let's get right into it. All right, so for starters, this stage I would love to see in Sparking Zero. This is the Red Ribbon Army backyard, I believe it's called on this game. I didn't see the movie, so besides like the obvious clips, of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, I didn't see the movie, so I don't know what going off the name of what's in the game, but the stage looks pretty clean. So I'm gonna assume this stage in the game, then it was a focal point in the movie at some point. So I would like to see this, what's the word I'm looking for? Reimagined in Sparking Zero. Like, if you look at this stage, I think a lot of Xenoverse stages like that. Not all of them, but there are a few where it's like you really boxed in. You see the wall right here. You can't really venture off and do nothing. You really just closed off in this little space here. Which I guess they got it like that for smaller scale fights if you don't want to fly around. But in Sparking Zero, the stages look way wider, at least from the showcase. So I would love to see this stage updated in Sparking Zero. And, of course, with the destruction the game got, I can see all this just get leveled. Like, it's destroyed in this game, but I'm sure Sparking Zero, they could have it, where everything is built already, and you can destroy these things to look like what it looks like now, if that makes sense. Like, everything is basically destroyed already in this game. So I would love to see that in Sparking Zero. And a quick side note, they need to go ahead and announce Beast Gohan. I'm sure they probably wait to do like an all Gohan trailer or something like that. But they need to go ahead and announce Gohan. Ready to see him. I won't say this game got bad graphics, but I'm ready to see it in some better graphics. If you catch him a drift. Hey man. Alright. Now on to the next one. Okay, so another stage I would like to see is the Ruined City stage. So I know this stage is in Tenkaichi 3, but I like to see it return in Sparking Zero. And this specific city stage is from the Goku Black timeline. So I don't know if it's that much of a difference. I ain't ever looked to see the difference between the Ruined City from Goku Black time compared to, the Android 17 and 18 time. But yeah, just like this stage, or just like the other stage I just showed y'all, you kind of boxed in. You can't really, venture out and interact with these buildings. They just kind of there for show. So I would love for this game, or Sparking Zero, to basically bring this stage back and let you be able to just destroy all these buildings. That's what I like. Because the stage looks nice visually, but it's like, man, you can't even do nothing with the buildings, you know? So I like to see this stage return, you know, just so you can destroy all these buildings. That's what DBZ all about. These, you know, the destruction, the fights, and all that. And, you know, they can easily just have the same buildings if they want. You know, just to make it easy to destroy the buildings or something like that. But, yeah, bring this stage back. This music kind of clean. Hold on. Music kind of nice. All right. So the next stage, as y'all can see, is Tournament of Power. So really this video was mainly about stages that I think wouldn't make it in, but should. I don't even know why I thought I would think Tournament of Power wouldn't make it, but here we are, and I'm gonna just, you know, just say, just like the other stages that I showed so far, you're boxed in. You can't interact with nothing over here. You just kind of just locked into this small area here to fight. So while that's, I won't say it's a problem, but I do wonder why Xenoverse went this route and I had like 2 separate stages, maybe for people that like to fight, so they have it smaller, and then for people that want it a bit more open, get knocked around and whatnot, then you have it more open that way. But I digress. So, before I keep going, so a nice little detail to this stage is Zeno over there. They will talk during your matches. They probably not talking because this is training, so they don't say too much. I don't know, but they will talk during your matches, just like how they did in the show. But in Spark and Zero, I hope, of course, the stage is much more open, where you can kind of fight, and they have more detail, because you know, this how it was in the show when they was fighting. A lot of debris and stuff broken down everywhere from all the fights going on, but I would like to see it like this after somebody do like an ultimate attack or something like that. Like the stage don't already look destroyed, you know, and that the stage can organically get destroyed while you fight, rather than it already being destroyed. That's kind of where I'm at with this stage, and I hope, you know, that they that's what they do for Spark and Zero with this stage. And it's gonna look so nice, just reimagined, you know, with, that's my word of the video, reimagined. I feel like I done said that so many times already. But it'll look real nice, you know, with those graphics. Let's go through Ultimate. That combo was super whack, but I don't play this game, forgive me. But yeah, this stage will look real clean. And for a quick extra side note, I would like to see this stage, or this game, or Spark and Zero, have a Tournament of Power. That would be pretty cool. You know, just let everybody fight, do these little tournaments. I don't know how they'll do it, but I think that'd be cool. But this is a video about stages, so I digress. On to the next.
Sorry for the wait. You ready?
Orange Piccolo looking kind of clean. Imagine this happened in the show. Orange Piccolo would sneeze on Nappa and kill him. But anyway, so this stage is called Nameless Planet on Xenoverse. That's what it's called. I don't know what it's called, the actual stage name like in the show, but yeah, I would like to see this stage in Spark and Zero. So now this stage actually has some nice little room to it, but the one thing I love to see in this game, or in Spark and Zero, is, so you see how it's already cracks in the ground. I like to just see just like I was saying with the Tournament of Power stage, is that all this stuff happens organically, you know, and not just already there from the, uh, you know, just from by default. That's what I got a little tongue twisted. Orange Piccolo feel pretty cool. So you see that right there, like how I slammed Nappa to the ground. That's one thing I want gone from Spark and Zero. Like, let the stuff stay there. I don't want to see no big impact in the ground and then it goes away. Like, we on PS5 now. This ain't no PS4 stuff. Let them spots stay. So I hope, you know, this stage, I think, what DBZ game was it? I think it was Raging Blast, where, like, the Cell Games Arena, you can actually break pieces of it. So that's what I hope for this stage with Spark and Zero. And it goes into more detail because it got, you know, some PS5, more power, you know, more resources to do X, Y, Z. So hopefully they let you just, and that's it. Because this stage, you know, obviously it ain't no buildings or nothing like that. So just let you be able to destroy whatever you want to destroy. What's Piccolo Ultimate? So cool that Xenoverse got just basically everybody at this point. But yeah, you know, let me be able to destroy just pieces of this map, or as much as you can. But yeah, that's all. Alright, so another stage that I like to see in Sparking Zero is this is the Tournament of Power exhibition. And this is, for those that probably don't recognize this is from when Goku and Gohan fought the wolves or whatever, Lavender and Bergamo. So Bergamo is in the game. He in Sparking Zero. He got confirmed in like the first like official trailer. And you know, I just think it's common sense. Like if the character is in the game, the main spot that you saw the character in was this stage, this area. So I would think by default, you know, the stage should be in the game. But this is a mod. This is not an official stage. And by the way, I will link the video in the description of what I'm using. This is from Ridicule Fox. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'll link it in the video description below. Did a pretty nice thing. You know, it's like a CPU tournament with all these creative characters that people submitted to him. Pretty nice stuff. Again, I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, this stage just looks visually appealing. I don't know. I think it's just because of the color scheme and everything about this stage. And y'all will get what I mean when I say this, but I feel like a lot of stages in DBZ they look samey. I don't know. I don't even know, that ain't even a word, but it's just like the stages look so similar in terms of, I guess, the filter and the color scheme. Maybe that's it. I'm not rambling. I promise I ain't rambling, but y'all get what I mean. I just can't put the words together. But this stage just stands out. It really pops out to you. And you know, just like the other stage I was showing y'all, you know, let you be able to destroy, you know, the ground that y'all fighting on and things like that. Because, you know, it ain't really much you can destroy in this. So I would think a stage like this would be even easier for you to just add a good level of destruction where you can like really put dents into the ground and it don't go away. You know, just little stuff like that. See like how he just got knocked down and you don't see nothing. But yeah, let the stage be in Sparking Zero. That's my request. All right, on to the next. So another stage that I like to see is King Kai's Planet. And just like the other stage that I was talking about, this stage just looks different from most stages you see. And I think I got a better idea of what I was trying to say. You know, a lot of stages you see, oh, you know, actually before I go into this. So this stage is from This is a mod from a guy named Master Clo. I will link this video in the description as well. I don't know if my watermark is blocking a little bit of his name at the bottom right, but this is his. I'm borrowing it. He probably definitely don't know me, but thank you for the clip, sir. I'll link in the description below, though. I got you. But he created this, and as you can see, you know what I was saying about the previous stage. The stage looks visually appealing. It's different. The color scheme really stands out compared to the stages that you normally see in these DBZ games. Most stages you see these rocky fields, mountains, and you know they all just kind of similar in terms of color scheme. I think that's what I'm really getting at. But this stage looks way different from, anything else. And I don't even know if this stage has ever been in a DBZ game, to my knowledge. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. I'm not sure, but I don't recall ever seeing this stage in like Tenkaichi 3, any other Tenkaichis or Budokai, you know. Besides in cutscenes, I don't think I ever seen it like as a stage where you could just straight up fight on it. But yeah, I think this would be a nice addition to Spark and Zero. Rock. So this is Dr. Dopeta. Sorry if I said that wrong. This is his video. I will link that in the description as well. But this stage, as I'm sure y'all recognize it, this is Boo's stage inside Boo's body from Budokai. Now it has been I don't think this stage has came back since the Budokai days. I don't recall ever seeing this in another game besides Budokai. And I think uh and this goes along with what I was saying about the other two stages I was just talking about. This stage is different, definitely a different kind of scenery. Our buddy going in with the combos. But yeah, and I think in Spark and Zero, this stage will look pretty cool because this stage you kind of like really confined to just like one little area. But seeing this in Spark and Zero with more room, I think it'd be pretty cool to like really fight and explore Boo's body. Sounds weird saying it like that, but it would be pretty cool. And the destruction on the stage to like break pieces of Boo's body. And this is an extra detail that I know won't happen, but it'll be pretty cool to destroy parts of Boo's body while you fight, and then you see the outside is affected. But I know that probably won't happen. But yeah, I like to see this stage in Spark and Zero. So another stage that I like to see in Spark and Zero is pretty similar to the a couple of the other stages I just showed y'all in terms of like the color scheme, and it really pops out to you, is the stage where Broly and Vegeta fought. I say Broly and Vegeta, Goku and Vegeta fought Broly in the movie. So this stage is actually pretty cool. This is a mod from the guy that I showed y'all earlier with the King Cat Planet, Master Clo. I think I said it right. Um, I like the detail on this stage that it got the Frieza soldiers and Broly's father and, Frieza himself just watching on, because that's how it was in the movie. And I think that's a pretty nice detail and something that I wish, or that I hope, they include for Spark and Zero. Because that's really how the fight was the whole time. They was fighting Broly. They was watching on. So I feel like that's something that they can include. And the thing is, Broly is in the game. And just as I was saying earlier with the Bergamo thing, I feel like it's common sense that if he in the game, the areas that he was most seen in, it'll be in the game. So he was in this area fighting, and of course he was in that, the other area when everything was kind of just destroyed. So I hope that this stage makes it in. This stage would be pretty cool in terms of destruction because it's like it ain't really nothing around that you can destroy necessarily. But I think using the ice and the snow, you can use that kind of for like particle effects and things like that for destroying things. But yeah, go ahead and put this in Spark and Zero.
Would you look at that? Seems I'm the strongest around after all.
So if you notice, look at the stages. That's six stages of the same thing. Three to the left is one stage, three to the right is another stage. That top column before you went to the bottom. But it was basically like night, evening, day, evening, night. It's like, you know, all these games don't, that's the thing I will say. During this time, this was fine, but I think a lot of time has passed, obviously, where it's so many different areas and stages that they can include in Spark and Zero. Now we got Dragon Ball, um, Dama coming out, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna have some nice areas. GT, I'm pretty sure GT gonna be in the game. Dragon Ball Super, you gotta make room for Dragon Ball Super. So I will say I would like to see this stage come back. This stage is pretty cool, and for those that are too young to realize it, this is the stage from Dragon Ball Z when Vegeta fought 18. Seeing this in Spark and Zero, I think would be pretty cool. They could have like more cars on the street, abandoned cars, because obviously people ain't gonna be driving past while they fight. But just some abandoned cars. I think that'd be nice, just to have like some destruction. And it's nice. Like even you able to fight underwater. It's like this stage is not nothing groundbreaking necessarily, but it's pretty cool. It's something that I would like to see return with more graphics, better detail and things like that. But again, we don't need no stages. I ain't trying to see Planet Namek in the daytime, the evening, and midnight and all that. Just let it be one stage and that's it. But yeah, bring this back. So the last stage, I would say that I want to Spark and Zero. This one probably would be a no-brainer anyway, but for the destruction, I say I'm gonna add it. So I want King Kai's planet to be in Spark and Zero. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it will be, but you never know with these games. But I want it in Spark and Zero for that reason right there. Y'all see that? Look at that destruction. That's ridiculous. And for those that don't recognize this game, oh hold on. Tell me that ain't a beautiful spirit bomb. Tell me that's not beautiful. That's ridiculous. But for those that don't recognize this game, this is Zenkai Battle Royale. This is a game that came out, I think, like in arcades or something in Japan. It's not on console. This came out many years ago. But I really want what I want for King Kai's planet. I mean, not King Kai's. Kami's Lookout is I want the destruction to be just like this. It needs to be just like this. You need to be able to just destroy Kami's Lookout. Be able to destroy the little buildings that's here, the little things that's here. But I feel like we at a point now where we should be getting this kind of destruction. Let me know if y'all agree. We shouldn't be getting no little baby destruction, little pebbles and all that is cool. But I think we at a point now where we should be getting this kind of destruction. So, with that being said, I thank y'all for listening and let me know what stages y'all want in Spark and Zero. Y'all have a blessed day and y'all take care.